Oh man, looks like I'm getting ready to record again. Maybe I should just do Corman's picks. But I'm running out of ideas what to do. Let's see, who do I have? Staraptor. Why would I do Staraptor? Staraptor's lame. Talonflame's a lot better.
Hey, take that back.
What the? Who are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm in the description below. Just check me out. But anyway, how dare you say? How dare you make fun of Talonflame? I mean, Staraptor. I mean, you freaking Chatot like in the background right now. I mean, disgrace. I mean, you get like Relsby said. Any Pokemon can be OP. All right. So let's do this, shall we?
I don't even know who the heck you are.
Oh, I didn't escape from that insane asylum 3 blocks down. What? No. Anyway, so I know a good Pokemon that's underrated and is really good. It's the best typing ever, Bug and Steel.
Scizor?
No, no, no. And it's not Durant. It's not Genesect either. It's Escavalier. Now let's do it, shall we?
Okay.
What's up, YouTube? Edkraze here with Corman. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing on this Scrubs YouTube channel? Huh? Huh?
Hey! You're the one who came and talked to me with your reviewing of Bug and Steel type, and then you wanted to make me go over this thing.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. It's a cool. It evolves through trade with Shelmet. So come on. It's pretty cool. So this Pokemon is Escavalier. Do the cry like do or like
Ow! Like that?
yeah. Okay. But anyway, this Pokemon has the same typing as Scizor, being Bug and Steel, having one weakness, being a 4 times weakness to Fire. So that seems pretty good.
Yeah, it really is good. The only problem is it has no coverage.
Let's look at the stats, shall we?
Sure.
So, what 70 HP, which is pretty good. 135 attack. This thing hits hard if it hits you. Neutral hits will be OHKOs. Not very effective hits will be 3-hit KOs. And with 105 in both defenses, I've seen steel types with like 230 defense, but with like 50 special defense. Its special attack is good. I mean, like we could talk about Focus Blast, Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, Flash Cannon. No, I'm joking. That's horrible as anything. And with 20 base speed, people say that's bad, but with a really good attack and defenses, this thing doesn't need speed, and 20 base speed is really low, so it's a perfect trick room. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, shall we look at the abilities now? Shall we? Like hit the.
Sure. How did you get all these movesets on here for me?
Well, I didn't break into your house last night. What? No.
You did what?
I'm keeping one of your shirts, by the way. What? Nothing. Well, let's look at that ability, shall we?
Sure.
Like,
the ability is Overcoat.
Well, click it again.
Okay, Overcoat this makes it so where the Pokemon is immune to status, or powder-like moves, or Sandstorm or Hail, making this pretty good for Smogon, or not Smogon, Smeargle and his Spore tactics. So
or if you do play by Smogon, this thing could be a perfect Pokemon for Roserade, because considering Roserade does more than Sleep Powder, it could try to put you to sleep. If it should.
Yeah, this thing looks like it would hurt grass types very, very bad.
And with its other ability, Swarm. Nice. No, I'm joking. It has Shell Armor, which protects it against crits. And if you know a certain Penguin, then crits can be just the end of a game for you. If you do the damage calc, it's like, okay, I can live on 1 HP. Nope, it's a crit. You're dead. Nope. So crits can really matter in the end game now.
Okay, looking at the extra moves it has, Mega Horn, Pursuit, Poison Jab, and Swords Dance. Swords Dance is very good for making your attack shoot up through the roof, since your attack is already 135. And all of this good stab coverage you have with Mega Horn and Iron Head, you're going to be really set. You can also run Pursuit to trap ghost types, and you can also run Poison Jab if you would just want more damage against psychics. But I would honestly run Iron Head.
So this is probably going to be your main moveset. X Scissor or Mega Horn. If you want to run power, go for Mega Horn. If you want to run accuracy, run X Scissor. Iron Head is its only steel type move, I believe. And you might want to, if your third one, and depending on your last moveset, it'll either be knockoff in case you want to get rid of an item, pursuit in case you want to trap someone, and this thing is a perfect counter to the Lati twins, considering the fact they can't learn hit, the fact they can't learn flamethrower, and hit power fire should, if you're running assault vest set, it could definitely tank it up, and it could definitely OHKO with Mega Horn, and it could do a lot with pursuit or knockoff. Now, shall we look at the items?
Oh yeah, the items are Choice Band and Assault Vest. Choice Band makes it to where Escavalier can hit harder, and Assault Vest makes it to where he can tank more special hits, like Ed mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and yes, we know we have Swords Dance with the Assault Vest, but that's not a set. Those are just the extra moves.
Yeah, you would never run a Swords Dance on the Assault Vest set.
And there are two more items you might want to think of. What's that one berry called? The Razzie Berry?
The berry that negates fire moves, yes.
Yeah. So it does cut it in half. It doesn't make you immune to it. Yeah, it's raspberry. I believe.
Raspberry cannot be eaten by the holder. It's some sort of berry.
Yeah. Just type in berry and try to find it while I talk about it. So the berry, what it does is it'll make your 4 times weakness to more of a 2 times weakness, if anything. So this is really good. If anything, this Pokemon is a perfect counter to Roserade, if anything, or a bunch of other grass types. If they want to Sleep Power you and you have Overcoat, then you'll just take the Sleep Power like nothing. And some Roserades I do know carry Technician, Hidden Power, Fire, which you can eat up and then destroy it with a Mega Horn. Like, it will destroy it. This thing can even do a lot to, like, Mega Venusaur, if anything. And
yeah, I don't know where the berry is.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Well, just put that berry on and then you're set. But Choice Band is really good too.
And the last item is Assault Vest, which, because if you don't want to run Iron Defense or Swords Dance, then you're pretty much an all-offensive dude. And this will raise your special defense to make it so you can live some, like, hidden powers and stuff. The last item I do want to talk about is the Quick Claw. With base 20 speed, you're really slow, so and just that doesn't make it a bad thing. That makes it kind of a good thing, if anything. So if you give it a Quick Claw, it could come in handy, but remember that is RNG, so you can get the Quick Claw, and then you can outspeed that Mega Charizard X and drill run it, get a crit, and it's on forever.
Since Charizard X is not Fire Flying anymore, it's Fire Dragon. So that's the end game for it right there. Also,
and if it does,
I like how this Pokemon's defense and special defense are both high, and you don't have to worry about running speed. That's really good.
Now you're probably thinking this. Why should I use Escavalier? I mean, there's a Pokemon with a Bug Steel typing that's way better than it. Scizor. Scizor has only 5 less attack, and it has better speed. But they do carry the same HP, and technically, Escavalier has better defenses. So you're probably wondering why should you use Scizor then? But Scizor does have different capabilities. First off, the most common thing people will say is Technician, Stab, Priority, Bullet Punch. But Bullet Punch Choice Banded Bullet Punch compared to a Choice Banded Iron Head, it will technically Escavalier will pull out more damage because of the higher base power of Iron Head and the higher 5 more attacks. So if you're running a Choice Band War, I would probably say, if anything, run Choice Band Scizor with Iron Head. But people say Bullet Punch is good because of the fact it gets priority.
They also say Scizor is better too, is the fact because he's more diversible. Everyone says that he can get Defog, he can get Roost, he can heal himself over a period of time. He's really good in high smoke on ladder. I say, you know what? Escavalier's good. He has that high power as well, and he can get the job done just as good. Especially if you're running Trick Room.
And here's the thing, though. I think Escavalier is not used a lot because of the fact he doesn't get U-turn. If you try to type in U-turn, he doesn't learn it. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, look at him. I don't really think he can make a quick U-turn. So, and he doesn't. I don't think he gets a good fighting type move, which can but he still does get Drill Run, which he can actually hit fire types, for at least a little damage if you want to.
And look at that, a high critical hit ratio. Critical hits are nothing to make fun of in this
5
game.
accuracy, but I mean, like, look, Focus Blast, 70 accuracy, and people like to run that all the time.
Mm-hmm. I don't really get it. People say, let's have a comparison here. I'm going to go off topic, but whenever I use something like Chatot, and I go for confusion on the chatter, I get ripped for that. But whenever I use Scald, that's perfectly fine. I don't really get these tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're going to move on to the supports.
So, for supports, should we go for doubles or singles, shall we?
Let's go for singles, because I think they have more oomph to them.
Okay. For singles, I suggest a Pokemon that is a water typing and a special attacker. Considering Escavalier has a high attack, a high special attacker would be really good to work with them.
So like Rotom.
Mm-hmm. Rotom is more usually a bulky annoyance Pokemon, but you can actually use it offensive and bulk as well. Considering the fact you can run leftovers on them, and in Battle Spot, since there is that item clause, you can have leftovers and like an Assault Vest or Choice Band still on Escavalier.
What about Heatran? Heatran gets Flash Fire, and since Escavalier has a 4x weakness to that, that can easily carry over to it.
Mm-hmm. And since Heatran is like used on every OU team, I mean, just yeah.
So Escavalier could work on OU teams.
And with Heatran being able to have Earth Power and be an offensive attacker, that's why we made him offensive and defensive at the same time.
I see what you did.
And defense. He's a very slow Pokemon, but with high offense and high defense, Escavalier can run through bulky teams.
Well, with 135 attack, anyone can.
That's the one thing he excels in. He can do a lot to Florges. Florges can barely do anything to Escavalier. Umbreon does barely anything to Escavalier. Well, Weezing can still pretty much cripple you, but I'm trying to think of some other Pokemon that are in the tier. What's his name? Tentacruel. Tentacruel can get pretty bopped by in some of the higher tiers, shall we? What about a Pokemon like Superior? With his new ability Contrary, he's been leaf storming the whole OU tier and been with his hand.
Wait, what's this calc
Shall
up
we
here?
look at this? Yeah. So if you saw that, good eye. So let's look at this, shall we?
Oh.
So let's look at what Megahorn does. Let's look at what Megahorn does to an Superior, shall we?
Okay.
Up there. A Megahorn is a guaranteed OHKO. Heck, even a -6 Escavalier is a guaranteed 3-hit KO. And +6 Escavalier can one-shot like 10 Superiors. So,
I'll take your word for it on that.
So, this is probably what your best scenario is. You have an Assault Vest Escavalier, and you switch into a Leaf Storm from a Superior. So let's look how much a Leaf Storm does to an Escavalier, shall we? Possibly
7-hit KO.
it's a +2. So let's add. Wait, even with a +2, Leaf Storm doesn't do that much. So let's take off that +2, shall we?
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, even that it's a 7-hit KO. Let's go to neutral, shall we? It's it's possibly the worst move ever. Like, look, even Showdown admits it. That's the worst move ever. So, but now that's the thing. He gets a +2, and you just swapped in. So that goes your turn. Now the Superior has a +2. Let's add that, shall we? And let's see how much an HP Fire shall do. 80.
Not even enough to OHKO.
Yeah, but with the plus damage of the like -10 HP, he should be around 90%. Which, yeah, you are pretty weakened, but remember, Superior is a threat, and this way you can get rid of him pretty easily. Like, think about it. This is a high tier, like, I'm gonna do air quotes, high tier OU Smogon Pokemon, and you're using an RU Pokemon just to counter it completely with a Megahorn. Heck, let's pull up X-Scissors, shall we?
X's are away.
Because let's see, because Megahorn does have that chance to miss. So let's pull up Mega X's, shall we? A guaranteed Oko still? Yeah. It's still a guaranteed Oko. So you can pretty much counter Superior.
Alright, I'll admit it. I'm officially impressed.
Even though, I mean, like, how do you expect this Pokemon to use Bullet Punch? With what hands? Like, what hands do you expect him to punch you with? And not like Wooper's Ice Punch, that just magically he grows hands and punches you. Because don't question it.
Alright, well, that looks like everything. Well,
But with 2016, we have VGC coming up with 2016. Let's look at some Pokemon that could work with him, shall we? The first thing that comes to mind is a Trick Room team with Jellicent. Also, nice job, Showdown, with updating the new 3D models. Look at that nice and female Pringle face, shall we?
that's not female. That's not female.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Pringle.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Pringle. So, I think, what's her face? Jellicent is a great Pokemon for Trick Room. With low base speed, high bulk, and with Trick Room, and be able to hit fire types with Scald, Recover, and Protect, this thing could be a pretty good monster. And, heck, I'm pretty sure Escavalier can knock out any form of Mewtwo's. It could probably take one hit from Mega Rayquaza. Could probably do a lot to Kyogre. In fact, shall we pull up some calcs on some of the 2016 Pokemon that everyone think they're gonna rule the world? Shall we?
We shall.
We'll be back after this little break. So go get your drinks, then go subscribe to my channel. Hashtag shameless plug. Oh.
Okay, we're back.
Yep. And hopefully you got your drinks, because we're going to be talking about 2016 next year. Or this year. By the time you watch this, maybe this year. So let's look at this, shall we? An Origin Pulse to 64% special defense, choice banded Escavalier, an Origin Pulse from a Primal Kyogre and Heavy Rain has a 37% chance to Oko. Still a chance to Oko, but you still have a good chance of living. If you want, just do a little bit more in special defense, or even double up on the Primal Kyogre if you want. But let's look at how much a Megahorn does, shall we?
We shall.
Megahorn is guaranteed Oko.
Without even full invest.
Yeah, with a choice banded Escavalier. So yeah, we did do some calcs. An Assault Vest Cavalier can easily eat an Origin Pulse, but it can't one-shot in return. So even though you still can get one-shot by an Origin Pulse, I think it's better if you can one-shot it in return. That way I mean, like, look at this. It's a bug taking out a legendary in a format where you're allowed to bring only 2 legendaries. Yeah, if you get one of your legendaries out, it'll be like devastating. So, let's
wait, can I say something? You also need to keep in mind that Origin Pulse is one of those double hitting moves, and half the power gets halved for each Pokemon on the field.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. And it still has a chance to miss. It still has a chance to miss.
Yep.
It's like 85 accuracy, so yeah, still have a chance to miss. So let's look at Mewtwo, shall we?
Alright.
No, just give us a minute.
Back with another calc.
So let's look at this. Mega Mewtwo X. We're doing Mega Mewtwo X because, let's admit it, Mega Mewtwo Y and
regular Mewtwo, they're not bulky at all. They're really not bulky.
They could probably hit you super effective if they carry Flamethrower, so yeah.
Unless you have Primal Kyogre support with that rain.
Yeah, so let's look at this, shall we? Mega Mewtwo X. So Mega Mewtwo X will probably be used a couple of times, considering the fact that Mewtwo's are used. So let's look at this, shall we? Mega Mewtwo has, 190, a nut-crushing 195 attack stat. So, with a Jolly nature, he'll be outrageously fast. His ability is Steadfast, which will be definitely insane in VGC, considering Fake Out is used everywhere, and since you don't know what Mega Mewtwo will be, you don't know if you're Fake Outing a Mega Mewtwo Y or a Mega Mewtwo X, so there's some mind games in that. So, it's obviously Mega Mewtwo X will probably be used on a couple of different teams. So, considering the fact we Fire Punch is a guaranteed OHKO against Escavalier, we took into consideration that how many people would actually use Fire Punch? Like, not many people would use Fire Punch, considering the fact that Steel types he has Drain Punch. So, with Drain Punch, shall we click that? Shall we?
Yes, we can.
Guaranteed 3-hit KO with no defense investment, but with a lot of HP investment. Now let's look at Mega Horn, shall we? 62%. That's more than half chance to knock him out. And if, like we said, if you have Kyogre support, they might believe that with Kyogre support, shall we go up and pull Kyogre on Team Builder? Just don't start recording. Just go over there.
Yeah, we can. Let's drop Heatran right now. Let's pull up Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre is really good in doubles, despite how much I despise the use of legendaries.
Now let's look at this. Primordial C. Go to it real quick. Fire type moves cannot be used. I don't think it says that. Wow, that sucks. Okay, fire type moves. Yeah, but fire type moves cannot be used, and Escavalier is 4 times weak to it. So if your opponent is having a fire punch Mega Mewtwo Y, wait no,
X.
Fire punch Mega Mewtwo X or a Flamethrower Mega Mewtwo Y, it won't hit you. And with Primal Kyogre, pull up Origin Pulse, Surf, and Water Spout. Considering those moves all hit your Surf,
opponent.
Origin Pulse. Well, Surf does hit you as well, so that probably won't be the best, but it's still an option if you want. And Water Spout. These moves hit your opponent, and heck, you can even run regular Kyogre if you want to, considering you still have the Rain up. So with Kyogre and Primal Kyogre being an option, think about this. You can technically get rid of your weakness to fire, or half it, and people will see Kyogre / Primal Kyogre being the bigger threat, considering the fact it's a legendary. And look at that special attack stat. Like, this, it gets Brick Break, it gets Brick Break!
Yes, it does.
Wait, go back! Kyogre gets Brick Break! Oh, what the? Oh, I'm done. Wow. Okay.
Legendaries get all the good stuff, Ed. That's what you need to remember.
What hands do you have? Okay, that just exploded my brain. But so with people seeing Kyogre being the bigger threat, it'll be more likely they'll attack the Kyogre. And with Origin Pulse, considering the Origin Pulse can hit them, probably knock out the other Pokemon, leaving that one Pokemon left for Escavalier to one-shot. Now here's the thing: Escavalier is a 2-shot Pokemon, meaning it'll either one-shot your opponent or 2-shot it. But if you get a little damage, it could definitely like one-shot. So if Kyogre can get off a little damage with Origin Pulse, Escavalier can sweep the other Pokemon with Mega Horn. So this will definitely be a lot of pressure. They'll probably most likely see Kyogre as a bigger threat and not worry about the Escavalier, but the Escavalier will be a big threat. And Escavalier does get Wide Guard, or is it Quake Guard?
I think it gets both.
Yeah, I think it's Wide Guard though that protects it from priority and like.
Quick Guard protects from priority. Wide Guard protects from Earthquake and all that other.
Let's look that up real quick. Let's look that up real quick on Escavalier.
We can just pull up, and I wanted to also mention about Escavalier. In Trick Room in doubles, you win.
Yeah.
Look, that attack stat, and with how much coverage you get with him.
That low speed stat. So let's look up the guards, shall we? You can even run Brave.
Yeah, it gets Quick Guard.
But it doesn't get Wide Guard. So it gets Quick Guard, which protects it from allies for priority attacks. Guess what priority Pokemon's popular? Talon.
Mega Kangaskhan.
And Mega Kangaskhan. So you can protect against Fake Outers, and you can protect against Talonflames with priority. So their Brave Bird, your Gale Wings ain't looking so strong now, even though you already have a high speed stat. So then your Kyogre can go in and Origin Pulse it. Isn't that right, you stupid flaming bird? What? Oh.
Yeah, Escavalier has a lot of power. I was really skeptical before reviewing it, but now it looks like it can handle itself quite well. I'm impressed. Now you're gonna have to think double if you want to use Scizor. If you want to use Scizor as a Roost and a Defogger, then go ahead. That's his job. But if you're thinking about a sweeper, then you might want to think about Escavalier. So
Now, what shall I do next? I don't know. Will I go in your closet and look through your stuff? What?
Please don't do that.
By the way, we mentioned Talonflame earlier. I wonder if that has to do with anything. You know?
No. Wait. Are you foreshadowing? You know how bad that is.
Or maybe I passed Shadow or something. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave now. I'm starting to hear police sirens. What?
What?
Well, anyway, if you like this little collab, make sure you, I guess, like and check out my channel if you want. And if you did come from a certain video, then say if you did. Hee 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 hee.
Yeah,
What?
if you guys go check out Edkraze, he's a very popular YouTuber. He does anime reviews. He does live. I messed this up in the previous video. He does Wi-Fi battles, but they're not live. He goes over them after, and he's really
Those are
good with vlogs.
Those are called post-com battles.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, that's right. I did mention Go-Go. Which, why aren't you guys using Go-Go? I know you, little Timmy. I know you went. Yeah, I'm gonna use Go-Go. I know you said that, so you better watch out. Also, what happened to your shirt? I think I stole it. Haha, little Timmy.
Okay, you are ending this communication now.
Well, bye.
See you
Stay
guys.
Remember, stay good.
My Canton crew.